This road is a mess today. It hasn't been plowed in a while. We've been getting a ton of snow, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it all the way into the cabin. The road is in okay condition, but it 100% needs to be plowed again. The snow is pretty deep. Luckily, I'm in a truck and I can get through it. You ready to go? You ready? You ready? Go! Goes. Lots of snow, eh? Holy smoke, look at all the snow. Here you go. Yeah. There's some furry. Current temperature right now is minus 15 Celsius inside the cabin. That's 5 degrees Fahrenheit. See if the old Blue Eddy will start. It should, unless the core is colder than minus 20. Oh, she's gonna work. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Oh, you're a good boy. What? That's better. My little spot by the stove. Start the day, and it's going to be a bunch of day trips this week in this video. And today is just really getting myself organized for the next 2 days. I'm terrible when it comes to, I'm not terrible, but below average when it comes to really keeping things organized, like very organized. And I like to keep things clean, but organized and clean are two different things. Like I can throw a whole bunch of stuff in a bin and then deal with the bin later and have to dig through it to find things. But as long as everything's in the bin and out of the way, then I feel like I'm it's kind of clean, you know what I mean? And but so today I need to just get some things organized, certain tools in certain bins, certain boxes, and really get that porch nice and tidy and ready to go for the work ahead over the coming weeks and years here at the cabin. These are my strong ties. I use these like you wouldn't believe now on the channel. This is Jerry's handmade plywood picker-upper. That there came from a playground that he had to take apart. You guys can see it's warmed up in here. It's about 11 degrees Celsius. That's, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see I just have this box here. It's just loaded with stuff, because I'll come in and I'll be like, oh, what am I looking for? And I'll be outside working and I'll throw something in the box and I'll grab something else, and eventually it just piles up. And just a little lunch break while I'm organizing. Sit. Good boy. I can't give you grapes. In the early days on the channel, I would never show myself just like tidying up something, but this is really important stuff. So I'm just recording it. You guys can see it all. This is a part of being a cabin owner. It just had to be done. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a lot tidier. I've gotten rid of that weird little cupboard thing that we had in the corner. I didn't like that. There's a lot more space. Very happy with this. And I actually am walking out with quite a bit of garbage. Decided I'm not going to take my snowmobile home. I'm going to leave it here. I do that once or twice a winter. I'm going to leave my trailer here too. Look at you. You're like a little angel. You're like a little angel there. He's getting excited. He knows what time it is. It's almost time to go in the truck. Almost time. It's looking wicked. Let's go. Come on. Oh, trying to be fancy with the camera. Now I'm tipping everywhere. You ready? Good boy. Okay. That one's got a hole in it. Get in. When we come back, we'll get working on this. Put the utility room on the side of the cabin. Now, I won't get it all done in one shot, that's for sure. Opening up that wall is going to be a little bit terrifying for me because it's got electrical all the way through it. Hey, you're something silly. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Trying to get to the dump. They're not open until 11 a.m. to the general public, and that's me. Man, is it ever nice coming in here and it's organized. The cabin really stayed warm. It's minus 26 Celsius outside. So that's like minus, I don't know, 15 Fahrenheit. You can see it's like minus 11, minus 12 inside the cabin right now. And that's about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's better. So, if you guys have been watching my channel over the last couple of years, I tried to use this stuff on the extension and it didn't work because I sandwiched it in between two pieces of plywood. Right, I put the plywood down, I put this insulation in, and then I put plywood on top. And if this insulation is exposed to the air underneath and then I have the plywood on top, it's going to do a much better job. I know this because I watch Kyle's cabin, and this is what he uses for his cabins. I really feel like I did it wrong last time. I'm going to try it. Worst case scenario, there's lots of room underneath. I can climb underneath and I can shove some proper insulation in underneath this summer. But this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to lay this down, cut it all around, plywood on top. I love that stapler. It's so much better than the hammer stapler. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I've done it once before, and it actually worked quite well. My battery's cooked. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, he's a little wide right here. I don't think that'll matter in the end. You would not believe how much time that just saved me. Just doing the chalk line and just going around. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it. Obviously, I do know. But it's going to work. Some of you have been asking me about the cement blocks that I use. And you're worried that when the snow melts, there's going to be shifting and whatnot. I expect there to be minimal shifting because I dug down right to the rock. There might be a little bit of snow that'll melt, and if it does, the beauty is I can shim this up, right? I can put shims in between the 4x4s and the cement blocks and just bring it up if I need to, so I am not worried about it. I should do this way more often. Most times I just guess, and I have a pretty good hit rate, I have to say. For a non-carpenter, I can pick off where it is. I mean, that just took me no time, right? So now I know where my line is. I can just screw right in there. I'll be good to go. Yes. Floor feels good. This floor feels really nice. It's going to be a small room, but essentially it's for my fridge, for my power stations, and I'll have some shelving in here for a few more things. When Jerry made me the stove, he made this little side table here. You can see it slots right down into the stove. And you can just lay the kettle here and it'll just, you can barely see the steam coming out. It'll just kind of simmer there. A really, really light simmer. And man, oh man, you have hot water all day long. So nice. I don't use that enough. Normally I just turn on the stove, get a kettle going right away, nice and quickly, but I was out working, had that sitting there, and now I don't have to mess with the stove today. Everything's ready to go. Coffee, instant, coffee mate, creamer, and then I'm adding a little bit of hot chocolate. Not a lot, just like half. Oh, it's so much powder. If you're not opposed to a bit of coffee mate, which is delicious, and some instant coffee, which is also delicious, you mix that with hot chocolate, I'm telling you right now, it is a delicious treat. It really is. Like, you could sell that at Starbucks, no problem. People would drink that. I mean, it's perfect. And as you guys can see, it's warmed up beautifully in here. 21 degrees Celsius, that's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty much perfect room temperature. I'm in a 2x4 situation for sure. I don't have enough. This little box here that I built is 75 by 75, and if you do the math, it's 3 inches bigger than it should be. It's going to work out. It's still going to be fine, but I'm short 2x4s. Gotta break that track free, gotta do it. That's more like it. Some of this stuff is awesome. Ugh. There's a lot more wood there than I thought. I dropped that off a few weeks ago at the base of the cabin. 3 boggin loads, pretty good. We'll empty this tomorrow. We're in a pretty good wood situation. Better this winter than we were last winter, that is for sure. You can see there's people parked at the base of my cabin. They'll come up here and park in the spot. I know the guy in the Ford, so it's all good. My door. Too much snow. Nothing better than getting rid of stuff at the dump. I just love it. I love it. It's therapy, man. Got some screws. Got some hurricane ties, and I got some studs, some proper studs for the first time. I've been cutting all of my 8-foot pieces down to the proper lengths, but they have the proper lengths here, which are 92 and 5/8. Perfect. Thanks, man. Yeah, you too. Now hopefully those studs make a big difference, because I spend a lot of time cutting down those 8-foot pieces and just to get them right. If everything is correct, I'm going to measure these when I get there. They should be exact for my bottom plate and my top plate, and then that'll just save me a ton of time, a ton of cutting time. Jerry recommended this to me years ago. I just didn't do it. I didn't know if I even believed it. And so I was researching it before I left this morning, and we're going to give it a shot. Look at all these bunny tracks. It's crazy. So many around the cabin, and I've never seen one. Not one in the 3 or 4 years I've been coming here. Minus 26 Celsius again this morning. Wind chill minus 35. Let's see what the temperature is inside. So same as yesterday. It's only like -11 in here. So that is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it tells me that the cabin has pretty good heat retention, so that's good news. I normally don't come back day after day. This week it's taught me a lot. Engine temperature -28 Celsius. Very cold. Yeah. Just going for the skinny pieces here. Like whole pieces that I can just throw in that don't need to be split. Having wood stacked on a deck next to a door, a nice clean porch. It's just something simple about it, but there's something so beautiful about it. It just feels like a cabin. The wind is cold. Wonky there. I'm gonna have to heat this up a little bit. Just a little warming action. There we go. I've got lots of juice, as you can see. It's just that it's gonna be cold. I know it is. So a little bit of time near the stove and we'll be ready to go. You can see pretty close to the stove. It's not too hot there yet. If it gets too hot, it'll melt. So I'm just gonna keep a close eye on it. Well, look at this. I've had this for a long time. I use it for on my wood stove. At home, it just doesn't work, but I gotta give it a tap. It'll kick in for a bit, maybe. There's trying. It's dead. So, yes, a new one is in order. Cold. See that? Not ready yet. Yeah, okay, we're good to go. What? I'm supposed to have the 92 and 5/8 inch. He gave me the 104 and 5/8 inch. And I was very specific when I went there. So now I'm cutting. And I paid extra. So now I'm gonna waste about an hour at this, cutting all these pieces down to size. And you know, it's just, if I drive all the way back into town and drive all the way back here, that's going to be another couple of hours. And the gas money that I'm using to go back and forth, in the end, I might as well just stay here and get it done, but certainly I am disappointed. That didn't take too long at all. I'm glad I have this chop saw. It makes a huge difference. I'd say cutting time total, 5 or 10 minutes, that's it. currently 18 degrees Celsius. That's about 65 Fahrenheit inside the cabin. Oh yeah, soup and crackers, hard to beat. This should be enough to get me through the afternoon. Hopefully I can get at least the 2 side walls up, framed, right? And maybe the front. I've got to consider the door because I'm going to have a door going out of the utility room. So it's 2 exits in the cabin finally, because this is the only exit behind me. So if anything goes wrong in here, it's either jump out the windows or make it to that one exit. So hopefully the second exit will increase the safety and just gives another option going in and out of the cabin. Oh yeah. Canned soup, broth is hard to beat. I know what you're thinking, Jay, don't put your hand there. There we go. Yes. This way I'm deadly accurate when I'm putting these things together. Yes. Just screws to start. In case I've messed it up, I can easily take the screws out and readjust things. Wow. Right about there. Oh! I got a pre-drill. Okay. Okay, I did measurements. I've been trying to get in the habit of doing more measurements, and I feel like I got everything I need because there is going to be a door in that front wall. It's a weird wall. Now, 15 1/4 is where I want my jack stud to end. Jack, king, jack. See, because I didn't go to school for this stuff, I make little mistakes all the time. Yes. 3 3/8. 4 foot. I didn't do headers. You see that piece right there? This guy right here needs to be turned that way. I need 2 of them. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much of an issue it's going to be. My porch, I didn't do it. Man, that's why I screw things. I don't think it's a big issue. I could probably fix that really quickly, even from a ladder. We'll see. I'll make a decision when I come back in the next video. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know when it's not a load-bearing wall, you don't need that. But this one will have a bit of load. It'll have snow on it, right? On that roof. All right, 6 plates. Chris Coons. Yes. Oh, whoa. Fire chief. Oh, Chris Coons is a fire chief. City of Johns Creek. Interesting. Whoa, that is awesome. Yes. Look at that plate. That is wicked. Love your stuff, Jay. Chris Coons. Thanks so much, Chris. That's a really cool look, too. I love that silver and gray look. Oh, there is a letter. Good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. Jay, if you are ever in Georgia and want to go for a deer, turkey, or wild hog hunt, look me up, Chris. Well, I will if I'm ever in Georgia. I'd love to have wild turkey. I would love to eat wild turkey. Deborah Stidham. Stidham or Stidham? S-T-I-D-H-A-M. Oh. Yes. Okay. You know what? Opening this reminds me of opening up comic books. When I was a kid, I used to get these big bags like this. I put my comics in them, and then I would like push all the air out when I was a collector. Jay, this is a plate from a 2003 Monte Carlo that my son gifted to me several years ago. I absolutely adored this car. Unfortunately, I was in an accident in 2022 and the vehicle was totaled. Enjoy this keepsake from me to you. Sincerely, Debbie Stidham. Stidham or Stidham. It's unfortunate that your car was totaled for sure. I imagine that was pretty scary. And I really appreciate that you're sending me the plate from that car. It means a lot. Thanks so much, Deborah. Montana, Big Sky Country. That's my first Montana plate that looks like that. Awesome. Steve Bavino. Greetings from Buffalo, New York. I've thoroughly enjoyed your videos. Your construction work has inspired me to try a few things that I have not attempted before. I'm looking forward to your work on the new site and your continued work on the cabin. Today I watched your video demolishing the outhouse, as you obviously are enjoying the DeWalt reciprocating saw. Yeah, I love that one. Great tool. It has saved me a great deal of time with my projects. Enclosed is the latest design of the New York license plate. Best. Oh! Interesting. New York. Excelsior. That is cool, man. Excelsior? I love that. That's a nice plate. Thanks so much, Steve. Wicked. Of course, I love all these notes. Eventually, I'm going to show everybody Crystal's project. She's got all the notes with all the plates matched in this book that she's building. So it's she's phenomenal like that. Crystal's amazing. I don't have that in me, like that type of patience or that type of craftiness. Not a crafty guy. Crystal's 24/7 crafts. I mean, there's 50 blankets here. And she's making me another one now already. She's like, hey, do you want one for the house? She can't stop. It's good. Who's this from? Whoa. Oh, yes, good. Oh, there's one here that I've never seen before for sure. Greetings from Kentucky. Big fans of the channel. Love what you've done with the cabin and how far you've come with it. The plates we've enclosed are plates that commemorate Churchill. Oh, okay, hold on. The plates that we've enclosed are plates that commemorate Churchill Downs Racetrack in Louisville, Kentucky, and the Cincinnati Zoo and Biological Gardens in Cincinnati, Ohio. We hope they make a great addition to the rest of the plates at the cabin. Keep up the awesome work, Patrick, Kelly, Casey, and Jack Howes, Florence, Kentucky. I hope that's how you pronounce your last name, H-O-U-Z-E. Howes or Who's? I'm not sure. That's so good. That is a good plate. Look at that, man. Yes. Wicked. That is, this is so good. By the way, when I was late 90s, early 2000s, I worked at a racetrack, harness racetrack. That was like my first taste of video work. I was a camera guy in the corner tower, watching the guys in their little, what are they called? Buggies, not buggies, you know what I mean? I forget, it's been a long time. Anyway, they would go around and I'd be in the back, camera, working it, following them during the races, and eventually I ended up being the guy in the little control room there, being the director, telling the camera guys what shot and what not and what to do and all that sort of stuff. Whoa! This is definitely unique. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Kentucky, go wild. Support our zoo. Polar bear. Yeah, that is so cool. Hi Jay, I've been subscribed to your channel for about 2 years now. I really enjoy watching your videos. It's beautiful country where you are. I know you already have New Brunswick license plates, but I just want to ship my New Brunswick conservation license plate with the deer head in the middle. Think it's fitting for your area. Good luck with both camps. You're a brave soul for taking on these projects head on like you are. Hope I'm fortunate enough to visit that part of Canada sometime in my life. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Jason Morgan, Centerville, New Brunswick. Yeah, that is different. Look, it's got the deer head in the middle. Yeah, man. I didn't know that they had this. Like, I've spent some time in New Brunswick. I was born there. And all the time I've spent there, I've never seen the deer on the New Brunswick plate. Thank you so much. Okay, one more. Here we go. David White. Oh. Ooh. Fancy paper. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Jay, I love your attitude, love your enthusiasm, love your shows. Dave and Terry White. This is amazing. Vietnam plate. Dave White was in Vietnam. I can see it right here. 71, 72, and 73. That is, I am so honored to have that plate. Man, wow. Phenomenal you sent it. I cannot believe it. I was born in the 70s. So being a kid in the 80s, the Vietnam movies, as many of you know who are around my age or older, man, the Vietnam movies and shows were huge in the 80s and 90s. So that was like the war. To think that you were there and you're sending me this plate means so much to me. Man, it's phenomenal. There's a helicopter in the middle and the flag. Unbelievable. Whoa, another one? Texas, Vietnam Service Medal, Vietnam War veteran. Unbelievable. I can't believe this is here. Larry White, Vietnam, 1969. I can't believe they're here. Anyway, all the plates are amazing, guys. Like, every single plate is amazing. And I'm so lucky. Like, I'm so lucky. And I really hope that those of you that sent these plates in months ago are watching. For a lot of you, you're wondering, is this the episode? I just want you to know that your episode is coming. Your episode is 100% coming. And today it was these plates, and they mean so much to me. Looks so good. Man, this side of the shed is going to be amazing when it's all done. Very exciting. Yeah. absolutely cannot let off the gas here. Oh, it's pretty deep. You just gotta floor it. Okay, I'm in the safety zone. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.